You know, she was talking about oppressed women. I know a very famous oppressed woman. She stands alone in the harbor with a book in her hand and a light that's dim, and I see a tear coming from her eye because our liberties are being threatened. Just yesterday, the state senate in New York, they had a Homeland Security hearing, and they wanted to take on two issues only in connection with security in America: Muslims and immigrants. You know, a friend of mine said, "Hey, who's the chair of that committee? Glenn Beck?" I said, "Close, Greg Ball." Well, him and Peter King, right? They're trying to oppress and they're trying to undermine our constitutional liberties. Because that's what we have that glues us together in this country. And everybody's constitutional liberties we must stand up for. Because once one group loses it, guess what? The next one loses it. So I say to you, this is the beautiful America that I know, that I came for the opportunity to avoid religious persecution, to avoid political persecution. It's the beautiful country that stands unified together for what is best about our nation. So peace to you all, and thank you so much for standing together. And I want to introduce to you Cyrus McGoldrick from CAIR, New York, to do a piece.
Assalamu alaikum. It's beautiful to see you all here today. And I expect that this square be part of the solution, because for so long this square has been part of the problem. In this building right here, I saw Fahad Hashmi held without due process. In this building, I saw Dr. Afia Siddiqui sentenced. And with this in mind, I just had a few words for you. My time is short. To remember to stay in the midst of persecution, in the midst of violence, to stay peaceful, to stay on the straight path. From the plots of the wicked I run, while they stay plotting on the streets I'm from. Lord, keep me safe from the government guns. Lord, keep me safe from the government guns. From the plots of the wicked I run, while they stay plotting on the streets I'm from. Lord, keep me safe from the government guns. Lord, keep me safe from the government guns. Assalamu alaikum, peace and blessings be upon you. Much love.
Next we have Stephen Chinlund, who's been of inestimable help to planning to the United National Anti-War Committee. He's an Episcopal minister and a lifetime member of the Fellowship of Reconciliation and other peace groups. Stephen Chinlund.
It's a great joy for me to be here today and to be able to follow this sequence by chance of wonderful Muslim leaders, because it's a special opportunity for me to say I live in penitence for what the church has done for centuries to Muslims throughout the world. I'm here because of a wonderful girl named Ruby, who's 6 years old. I'm here because, as a speaker just recently said, our life's blood is draining away because of the war, and that's going to affect Ruby. So we are right now a suicidal nation, and the line was drawn last night and this morning when the impasse was broken at the cost of an additional $5 billion cuts. So we are going to have to gather again in Washington, the way they did in Tahrir Square, the way they did in Wisconsin. And when you or I wake up in the morning and say, I'm too tired to go, think about Ruby. Think about your own children and get up and go, even if it means camping out and staying there until we have justice. God bless you all.